So, did a little bit of writing. Not a whole lot. Like, very, very little. But anything's better than nothing. I have some mango tea in my Mario cup here. You can see Mario is like deteriorating. Kind of makes me mad because I paid for this. But I got it at Ross, so, you know, I think it was like $4 or something. Whatever. It's good tea, though. Good tea. So, just camera a little bit more. So, in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the characters in my story. These are the characters that you'll see probably the most, I would say. Well, two definitely you're going to see the most, but some other ones will pop here, in and out here and there, and there's ones that play bigger roles other than like the two main characters, if that makes any sense. They have main characters, right? So, the first two I'm going to talk about are my twin characters, the Gemini characters. There's quite a few Gemini characters in here, but these two play like a big role. They're like the main characters because they are more magical in a way, I guess you would say. They are born like on the cusp, so they are Geminis, but also going into Cancer, and that kind of plays a big role in the story. I'm not going to go into too much detail because obviously I want people to read the stories, but yeah, that thing kind of plays a big role in the story and the world building and everything, and why things are the way they are. But the characters are named Lavender and Alexandrite, both girls. So the story starts out with Lavender, and she has made this little tiny tornado. It's an ability that she found that she had years ago. So that's how the story starts out. And it also kind of goes into her worrying about being able to control her abilities because of things that have happened before, and because of the fear that their society has about certain things. So just kind of give you a background on Lavender a little bit. She enjoys the fact that she has the ability to do these things, but it also scares her a little bit. Lavender, I haven't totally decided yet, but she's probably going to be, not that it really matters, the older one of the twins. I don't know. Not a big thing that plays in there, but it might just be a little fun fact about the characters or whatever. Alexandrite is kind of, I don't want to say the more outspoken one, but she's the one that, how would I put it? Maybe she is the outspoken one. She's the one that doesn't let things get to her as much as Lavender does. Lavender, I would say, is a little bit more of the sensitive one. But they also kind of have a mix in their personality, too. Like, Lavender, I just described her as having like dandelion yellow hair. So you would think she was a little bit more the sporty one, but her dress is a little bit more feminine like. She's more into like long dresses, floral print, lace, silk, that kind of thing. Whereas Alexandrite, if I remember, I think I made her hair sky blue. Sky blue, and she usually keeps it up in a ponytail, and she dresses a little bit more sporty, a little bit more casual. Um, Even when she is a little bit more feminine, it's still like casually feminine, right? So Alexandrite would probably wear, just like if she had to go to an event, like a nice blouse and maybe some nice black pants, some decent shoes. Casual but dressy, right? Whereas Lavender, if she had the opportunity, she would probably look like a princess from the medieval era, you know, if she had the opportunity to dress like that. She's a little bit more fairy tale dressy like, right? So that's kind of how I'm describing the characters and sort of like their personalities and stuff. Like they're not just one solid thing, but obviously some things kind of dominate a little bit when it comes to like maybe personality or their wardrobe, stuff like that, right? So this is just like little things about the characters that I'm adding that, you know, just kind of telling you guys about, you know, telling you guys about my story, about my characters. So those are the main characters, Lavender and Alexandrite. And another one that plays a big role is the princess of the Air Kingdom, and that is Princess Estrella. And she is becoming the leader of a thing that she doesn't really want to become a leader of. I would say that Estrella is sort of a mix in a way between the two characters. Obviously she's her own person, her own character, but if I were to compare it, I would say that she wants to speak out against things that she greatly disagrees with, that she finds very wrong, but she feels that she is being silenced by people that are more experienced than her, that are just above her in family and rank, whatever. And she doesn't have that confidence yet to just say, no, this is wrong. And there are other reasons, obviously. Like I said, there are a lot of people against her, a lot of people that believe in certain things, and they believe it for like the good of the people, whereas she knows this definitely isn't the way. So yeah, she's, to her family, she expresses her views, but she doesn't come full force with them. It's more of, I don't think this is right, can't we do something else? And she really wants to make a difference, but she's also afraid of losing family, of just being outnumbered. She just kind of thinks that things are hopeless at times. There are times that she just like really thinks about how different her world can be, but then things happen and that she just loses that hope. So I feel Astray is like a very human character, because you have those moments, you know, where you get really confident, you know, that things can be different, but then you have those days where things are just going wrong and you're just like, it's never going to happen, right? So that's what she's struggling with. So those are like 3 of the main characters that you will definitely see a lot in the book. They play very big roles. There are other minor characters, like there's another set of Gemini uh, twins that Lavender and Alexandrite are friends with. Their names are Tamsin and Thomasin. Again, both girls. They are not Cuff's children, so they're just regular Geminis. And they're pretty decent friends. They have other friends at school that are Geminis too, because for a while they didn't know other Geminis, so they kind of just like gravitated towards the ones that they knew, but they have other friends. Some of those play a little bit more minor roles. There is a Leo family, like a married couple. They're both Leos. And if I remember right, I named them Julian and Marigold. And I think I made their daughter an Aquarius. I'll have to go back and see. Their daughter is an Aquarius named Electra. And they own a farm with like mythical creatures, right? So they have like unicorns, and now they've gone and bought Pegasus. And Tamsin and Thomasin are going to have a birthday party, and the birthday party plays a big role. I haven't written that yet, but it's going to play a big role in what happens and moves the story forward. There's a big thing about birthdays and stuff in this story, especially for the main characters. So for their birthday, their parents have decided to rent from this farm for people to ride a Pegasus, right? Because like years ago they had like the unicorns there, and now that this family has a Pegasus on their farm, they're going to go and rent a Pegasus or other animals and stuff for their birthday party. So yeah, that's a little bit about the story and the book, or the story and the characters, I mean. And thanks for watching. Bye.